relationship with the Kurds, and we fought with them very successfully against ISIS. We fought together. We have great generals and we have great equipment, and it certainly helped a lot. But we were very, very successful.
We have to make a distinction between two things. We have no problem with the Kurds. We have a problem with Kurdish terrorist organizations.
Now, Turkey and the United States have had their ongoing sticking points of disagreement regarding issues like the Kurds, Syria, the arms trade, and relations with Russia. Now, the United States has long maintained that it is capable of having a relationship with both Turkey and with Kurdish forces in Syria. However, that balancing act hasn't always worked out so well. As a point of reference, you can look at the letter that Trump sent to the Turkish president. In that letter, he told Erdogan, quote, "Don't be a tough guy, don't be a fool," when urging him not to continue his offensive against Kurdish positions in Syria. That letter was actually returned to Donald Trump by the Turkish head of state today, perhaps indicating that he paid no attention to it. Now, another point of ongoing disagreement has been the issue of the S-400 missile system that Turkey is in the process of purchasing from Russia. Donald Trump and the United States have made clear they don't find it acceptable for a member of NATO to get closer to Russia and to purchase military hardware from them. Now, Trump said this issue has not been resolved and that it is holding up the resolution of other disagreements between the countries.
Turkey's acquisition of sophisticated Russian military equipment, such as the S-400, creates some very serious challenges for us. And we are talking about it constantly. We talked about it today. We're talking about it in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve that situation.
Now, Turkey has been trying to have it both ways. They are a member of NATO and an ally of the United States, but they also have a strong relationship with Russia. And after Washington, Erdogan is scheduled to have a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin, something that Washington is certainly not pleased about. Now, even today, however, Donald Trump emphasized that he never really has any doubts about the friendship between Turkey and the United States.
The president and I we've been very good friends. We've been friends for a long time, almost from day one.
This crucial meeting between the Turkish head of state and the President of the United States took place at a time when the opening impeachment hearings against Donald Trump were taking place. And many of the questions during the press conference were not related to Turkey-U.S. relations, but rather focused on those ongoing impeachment hearings. Now, the world will be left to wonder if the United States and Turkey will be able to mend their relationship, as the disagreements between the two countries seem to be rather numerous.